Okay, how about this? All eyes on the skies next weekend in Lake County. Not about Superman. We're talking Headlands Birding Festival. That's right. Neil Stein is here along with Allison Huey. And I'm one of those people, I like to stop and watch the birds once in a while. And I don't know that much about it. So how much can people learn at this event?
It's a great event. And you mentioned Superman. Superman was actually filmed at Headlands, where we're going to have the birding festival.
How about that?
It's a great event. Last year was the first year. It was the inaugural year for the Headlands Birding Festival, based at Headlands, which is run by ODNR, Ohio Department of Natural Resources. It's a 3-day event. We kick it off Friday night with a keynote speaker. This year is a woman named Julie Zickafoos. She's an artist and an author and illustrator and a birder. That'll be Friday night at Springbrook Garden House, which is a gorgeous new park in the city of Mentor. They've got a gorgeous facility, so that'll be Friday night. And then Saturday is packed with events all day from 7:30 till the evening. And then there's bird walks and hikes and everything on Sunday as well.
What's this tower?
So that was at Lake Erie Bluffs out in Perry. It's it's about a 50-foot tower that people can see. So one of the walks on Saturday is out at Lake Erie Bluffs.
So we get out on this walk, and it's a beautiful area. We're just seeing lovely, lovely landscapes, but we're going to also see birds. What kind of birds this kind of season? Is it a seasonal thing with different birds?
It can be, yes. Migration is right now, so all the warblers that were up in Canada breeding are working their way back south to their wintering grounds in South America. And if you can imagine being a little warbler about this big and you've flown all the way across Lake Erie on your little wings overnight, you see the edge of Lake Erie, the shore of Lake Erie, and you just drop right down. You need to rest, you need to eat, and so it's a good stopover spot, so we get a good concentration. And this time of year, a lot of warblers and a lot of different shorebirds. That is that's a gallinule. And they live in the marsh.
You pulled it out. You did it.
They live in the marsh. They're pretty secretive little birds, so they're hard to see. But they'll be tucked into the marshes.
So here's another one.
That's an indigo bunting. And they actually breed here during the summer. So they're here during the summer.
So they nest?
Yeah, they nest here. But they are getting ready to head south.
Do they nest in the brush or up in trees, or how do they?
Up in trees, yeah.
And here's another. What's this thing?
That is a Sora, I believe.
You didn't know this would be a test today, did you?
That's a Sora, or it could be one of the rails.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is, but they're also secretive marsh birds, so you'll find them hiding in and amongst the reeds in the marsh.
So most remarkable thing, I mean, these beautiful, beautiful creatures, and we know they all have different habits and such. And to recall or recollect, you're doing it, like this, but you have an expert coming in on Saturday.
Oh yeah, there'll be a ton of birding experts there, leading walks, doing talks. So yeah, lots of
what do you think of this whole bird
for
thing?
People to learn.
It's been great. I am not a birder self-admittedly, but last year I was involved in this event, and it was awesome to see the passion that these people have for it. And I've learned a ton just from going on it. I went on we have a beginning bird walk each day, so I went on it. It was great, and it's really interesting the passion people have and the different types of birds. There's gulls, there's warblers, there are different things.
Cranes.
One of the things is a pelagic, which is a boat tour, so they're going to go along Lake Erie.
You pretended like you knew nothing, and you know a lot.
I know enough.
you know a lot. Hey, so when you go out there, do you find surprises when you're out there hunting too?
Yes, you do. Yeah, and Mentor Marsh always seems to give us a surprise once a year. Wading birds, and I think there was a picture of one earlier, a tricolored heron that showed up last year. Wading birds from along the coast and down in the Gulf will occasionally show up at Mentor Marsh.
So there's a $20 charge for this for adults, and that is because you have the speakers. And who are the speakers, and what will they talk about?
I'm going to let you
So
answer.
we have, again, our keynote speaker Friday night, Julie Zickafoos, and we have, there's 6 different speakers on Saturday. Anything from the restoration of the marsh, which was polluted with salt and run over, and then there's been a huge restoration over the years.
Was there a big fire too?
Yeah, there was a bunch of fires there, unfortunately, but thankfully they got rid of all the things that would set on fire, and it's gorgeous. The restoration, and again, that's something that has brought birds back and the natural habitat. So
sometimes those fire things turn things around. Also gives nature a fresh start.
Yeah, and like you said, it's $20 for adults. Kids are free. We had kids last year, some homeschool kids and some regular kids, that came, and they love it. It's really cool to see the passion of these young kids, and every age demographic that was out there. It was a great event. We're really looking forward to it. We've had over 250 people register for this year, and any of the net proceeds goes to the Friends of Headlands Beach State Park, which does conservation projects there, beach cleanups. They added handicap accessible mats so people can get across the beach all the way to the water. It's a great fundraiser for them and a great learning opportunity. And again, for birders, it's an amazing event. We were so lucky to have so many parks here in Lake County, from Veterans Park in Menor to Menor Lagoons, Menor Marsh, Headlands, Lake Erie Bluff, Chagrin River Park. There's so many parks along the lake that these birds come to, and you can see all kinds of different birds at this event.
And simply put, this is a great time to get out there and enjoy what's left of summer and fall, the most beautiful season in Northeast Ohio, and discover some wonderful things. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that idea.